Hello everyone, Tina here. I hope your day's going wonderful. I'm so glad you're joining me. I have a fun project to share with you. We're using the Spellbinders Clear Stamp and Die of the Month Club kit for February 2024. And boy, it just seemed like yesterday when I was saying Happy New Year. Oh my gosh, it's flying by. But this is called Lily Arch. It's beautiful lily. And you have some greetings that have a curve to it that follow the arch, and then some aren't. Some are beautiful scripty and block lettered fonts, which I love. And then there's a coordinating die set. The nice thing about the die set is it cuts out a frame, which I love, and then also the open areas of the lily. So pretty. We're going to create a card with this today. And then for my background, I'm going to be using the Swirling Blooms embossing folder. We're going to jump in and get started. I'm going to start by taking out our stamp set, and we're going to stamp and color this in. I'm bringing in my stamping positioner because this is a large one-piece stamp, and it's solid, so you know it's not going to go out of shape. Putting some white cardstock, my stamping positioner. While I'm at it too, the coordinating die set will cut out all the greetings. So I'm going to stamp my greeting to go with this. And live life in full bloom. I like this greeting, so I'm going to stamp this. Okay, let's go ahead and ink up our image. I'm going to use Memento because I'm going to color in my lily with my Copic markers. Gosh, that's a pretty flower. Just gorgeous. The markers that I'm going to be using to color in my lily are these. I'm going to play a little bit of music while I color. I'll zoom in, and when I'm done coloring, I will catch you back. Okay, coloring is all done. Now I am going to go in with my white gel pen, and these little pieces that I colored in on the flower, I'm going to accent them with white. Wonderful. Okay, let's go ahead and take the coordinating die, and we're going to die cut out our beautiful lily. My suggestion when lining this up is where the little stamen are from the flowers, line those up, and I don't think you can go wrong. And I'm going to go ahead and take the coordinating die that will cut out our greeting, and we'll die cut out this as well. This is what it looks like when it's die cut out. So pretty. Now I wanted a little bit of dimension on my cards, so I die cut out, just using the die and white cardstock, I die cut out 2 more, and then I also brought in some glitter cardstock. I have the white one, which is this one here. It has like an iridescent hue to it. I die cut this out too. Now when I die cut this out, I kept the negative piece because I'm going to inlay the negative piece in my background. I thought that would be really pretty on my card, add a little sparkle. Okay, we're going to layer these together, and since it is one piece, and I can do this quickly, I'm just going to use my tape runner. We'll just stack them. And you don't have to fuss. Pretty easy peasy. And then I'll flip this over, and I'm gonna stack this one also. So I went ahead and did one more, and we'll add some adhesive. And then we will tack this down. So we have a little bit of a dimension. We will layer these together. So now we have about the same amount of dimension as a piece of foam tape, okay? I'm going to go ahead and take my card base, which is a top folding standard size card base, and then we're going to bring in our embossing folder of the month club kit called Swirling Blooms. I'm going to open this up, and I'm just going to emboss the front of my card. So I'll just place this in here in the front. And I will run this through my die cut machine, and I will be right back. So that's pretty. It looks like there's little bluebells on there. I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to bring in, I want a little bit of color in my background. So I'm bringing in a blue ink. This is from PINKFRESH Studio. It is called Ocean Breeze. And I'm going to use my blending tool. And I'm going to add some color here at the very bottom. Just a light amount of color. And I'm going to fade up. That's so pretty. That's such a pretty embossing folder. So we have a nice fade on there. And I need to trim this because my card base is not the greatest. I'm going to take my Lily Arch. I'm going to flip this around. I'm going to add some adhesive behind here. And when it's really sturdy like this, it's nice, so I can be very generous with this. Okay, so we are fully loaded with adhesive. I'm going to place this in the center of my card. I'm going to tack this down. And I think that looks really pretty, but on the inside of here, I'm going to bring in that glitter cardstock. And I'm going to inlay the glitter in here. So I'm going to add some adhesive. And I'm going to inlay each of these pieces, just like a puzzle. Let me use my craft tool here. The craft tool that I'm using is from PINKFRESH Studio. It has a jewel picker upper on the other end, and Spellbinders has this in their shop. I'll link it down below. And I'm going to go ahead and see how pretty that is. You have that little sparkle. And I'm going to do the same thing with all these little pieces. If you like puzzle piecing, I think you will like this. And in the very smaller spots where I can't get my tape runner in, I'm going to use glue. Okay, so we have that sparkle behind there that is just gorgeous, and it didn't take no time at all. Okay, we have our greeting. I'm going to pop this up with a thin strip of foam tape. I'm going to add this just over the largest flower there. And then just for a little extra sparkle, I'm going to bring in my diamond stickles. And I'm going to add a little bit of sparkle to these little buds. And also to the flowers, the little stamen. And that finishes my card today. Today we used the Spellbinders Embossing Folder of the Month Club Kit and also the Clear Stamp and Die of the Month Club Kit to create our card. I'll leave links down below if you guys want to check it out. Thanks for joining me. Have a lovely day and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.